Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. I would have thought that Mia Motley would have had her people sign off because of what happened with Atherley last time. Atherley, remember? I thought that maybe because I spoke about it a couple times. I spoke about it and I said, well, in her wisdom, she should have, I assume she would have had her people who were riding on her coattail. I would have assumed that she would have had them sign off on some sort of agreement, legal binding agreement, that they can't cross the floor while they're with her, while they're in the BLP group party. I thought she would have done that. Obviously, she didn't. Obviously, maybe people are not going to sign off on it, and it is normal that if without that agreement, without that signature on that line, people will betray you. People betray you even with signatures. Yeah, betrayal is normal in a place like Barbados that came out of hundreds of years of slavery, hundreds of years, centuries of slavery. Betrayal is like breathing. It's like breathing there. So the pundits weigh a law to prevent crossing floor of parliament. A law? You actually need a law? That's kind of pushing it. You would think that when you've reached a certain stage where you are asked to serve your people, you've reached a stage, you're at an age where you have done enough, where you have been picked to serve your people, that there would need to be a law to stop you from doing something like that. And when you do it, you can't hide. You know, you try to hide away that it was a betrayal because it's so normal and natural. You're molded. I keep saying these things. You're born in it. You're born in it, and it is something that is part of who you are. You know, it's the blueprint there. It's just the DNA. DNA is who you are as a society. So I don't know if a law would be the way to go. That's a law to stop someone from crossing the floor. I think Mia Motley or Ronnie Yearwood or whoever, the people in charge of these particular political parties, you have to have these people sign off on a contract. It must be contractual that they cannot push off, embarrass the party, embarrass themselves, you know, show Barbadians exactly the underbelly of who they are. Like I said, betrayal is part of your DNA. But to cross the floor after you are secured in your pensions and whatever is coming to you, and then you smile and you act as though it's not so bad, and you know, people are going to say, well, you know, they didn't like the BLP, they didn't like that particular party anyhow, so whatever is happening within that party is just fine with them. Yeah, it's a sign of the blueprint. The blueprint, okay? And you can't get away from it. You cannot get away from who you are. You cannot get away from who you are. Not enough soap and water can do that. But yeah, I think that political parties should have the people in the party, in the particular party, should sign agreements in case they win the seat or member of parliament their party gets in. If their party is the ruling party, no crossing the floor. That kind of betrayal should be stopped. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica.